Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another live stream. Yeah, guys, the market's pumping right now, and I want to first go over Bitcoin and show you exactly the levels that we need to watch out for because, essentially, guys, Bitcoin's starting to pump. Bitcoin is pumping right now. If you have a look at the 1 hour time frame, it's quite obvious that Bitcoin has broken out of the 1 hour range. So essentially, guys, I was looking at this level today, and we have broken out. This was the key breakout, and yeah, it's looking really, really bullish for Bitcoin right now. I do think that we will see more upside within the short term here. And yeah, guys, if we look at this breakout, we have to break above the 66K level, guys. This is so important. This is your previous high over here for Bitcoin. This level right over here. So it's really important for BTC to break above this point because this is your key support over here, your key support, key resistance, and right now, this is your key resistance. Okay, so for me, if I want to take a long for Bitcoin, what do I need to do? Now you have to ask yourself these questions. I want to see Bitcoin break above this key level here at 66K. And why 66K? If we draw, basically, I want to show you guys something. If we do this, boom. Let's do the range, the whole range here. Okay. Let's move this a little bit. So if we draw the fixed range volume profile from this level to this level over here, where's the next key level for Bitcoin, guys? And it's sitting at 67,500. We've spoken about that level. And essentially, guys, on the 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin's starting to rip. Like, it's starting to rip. And I do think that there's more upside, guys. I do think that there is more upside. And it does look like, if we can come back down and retest this little key level over here, on the 1 hour time frame, we can potentially look at a long, because right now it's starting to get rejected from these highs, which is understandable, guys. It's understandable that Bitcoin is getting rejected from the 66K level, right? So 66K is a very, very strong level for Bitcoin. We all know that. We do know that 66K is a strong level. Oh, sorry. Oops. There. So 66K is a strong level for Bitcoin. And essentially, yeah, if we look at the lower time frames here, like the 5 minute and the 15, it's looking like it still wants to carry on. It does look like it wants to carry on going up. And I do think that there is more upside on the short term here. I do think that there's more upside on the short term. So I do think that, taking longs right now could be a good idea. It is retesting this previous day open over here, this level over here. It's retesting that zone. So we'll see what we can do here. But I'm looking at a potential long back up to 66K. Could be a play. Could be a good setup. But I'm not too sure right now in taking this trade. It's mainly just based. I'm more just basing it on the lower time frames here, because the higher time frame is very, very strong bullish. Retesting the previous high, but we haven't retested 67K yet, guys. And I do think that that's possible. And we did get a nice closure above this high over here, which is obviously really bullish. So yeah, I think we can see a continuation here, guys. I think we can see a continuation. I think it's very, very possible for more upside. So let's see what happens. But yeah, Bitcoin, I do think that we're going to see a retest of this previous day, this level here at 67,500. That's the zone. The problem is there's a massive CME gap, guys. There's a massive CME gap sitting at around about 50. Yeah, around about 60,700. So we all know that price usually comes back down to test these lows in the long term, in the higher time frame. So there's a possibility that we will come down when we tap maybe this level here at 67,500. Possibilities, guys, possibilities that Bitcoin will come down a lot later. But right now it's looking bullish. We've broken out very, very nicely. Let's see where the target is for this little breakout here, guys. If we draw it from there. The target is 67K, guys, 67K. So 67K is a target for Bitcoin. I do think that's possible. Taking longs now could be a valid setup. I do think that we're going to see continuation to the upside right now. It could be a possibility. Could be a possibility, guys. So I'm kind of looking at the setup right now. I want to see if we can maybe get a trade here, because it's kind of pumping even right now on the lower time frames. Yeah, it's looking good. Looks a bit late to enter right now though. But let's see. I want to see if Bitcoin can come down to like 60, 65, 400. I would probably take a long here. Probably take a long here at this zone, back up to these highs. If we can come down a little bit lower here, guys, it could be a good setup. Because this is your previous high. If you look left here, this is this level over here. I would be looking at a potential long at this point. So let's see if we can maybe get that for now. Because yeah, we saw a massive explosive candle to the upside. So like let's see. The 5 minute looking good. It's looking like it wants to come down to retest this high. But yeah, it's kind of holding at the zone, which means that we're probably going to just see it rip from this point. Like, I don't think we're going to see price come down to hit my entry. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to rip. So Bitcoin looking bullish. We want to see what happens at the 66K level. Let's have a look at some other coins. I was looking at XRP looks really strong as well. Solana's pumping. FET also ripping. Everything is kind of ripping here, guys. I mean, if you open up a chart, I think everything is just kind of pumping. WRF, guys, I was looking at WRF. So WRF kind of retracing right now. And I've been waiting to get a setup for WRF throughout the whole day. This would have been a good setup on the retest of this low over here. But for now, I don't really see a good setup. We have to wait for... Yeah, I did close above this level. I want to see if we can retest this high over here. But yeah, this market structure is looking really, really bullish for WRF. I do think that we'll probably see a little bit more upside for WRF. Just want to see if we can come down a little bit lower here to retest this high. That would be amazing. But yeah, Bitcoin is kind of ripping. Don't think we're going to get our entry there. I'm kind of just looking at some setups here. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to take trades now when the market's so overextended. Everything's kind of just ripped. Cardano, like I was looking at Cardano for long earlier. The 1 hour candle did close. It's about to close really, really bullish here. Cardano, yeah, I think it's looking good. We did retest this high over here, but there's nothing really I can do. Yeah, I'll probably wait for this candle to flip bullish. Then we can probably look for long. But yeah, let's see. The market's a little bit overextended right now, guys. It's just a little bit overextended. But yeah, everything's kind of ripping. Let's have a look at 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓. Okay. This is something that we can look at. Yeah, because 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓, yeah, okay. This is something that we can look at, guys. Because if Bitcoin, I don't really want to focus on Bitcoin because it's already pumped. But 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓, guys, 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓 for potential short-term trade here, we can definitely look at something like this. Okay, so if you have a look at the daily is a little bit dry. On the 4 hour time frame, yeah, this is a strong level here. This is a very, very strong level. So basically, what I'm looking at now is potentially a setup here for 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓. And the reason why is because if Bitcoin carries on to the upside, 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓 should rip. The lower time frames is saying that this is also a strong level for 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓. You can see I was looking at this earlier. I mean, that would have been crazy. Let's have a look on the lower time frames. Yeah, I want to see 𝗕𝗠𝗎 start to move here. There's just not much happening here for 𝗕𝗠𝗎. Like, I want to basically see a break of this level here. So this level over here, I want to see price break above this zone, start to flip bullish. Once we break above that level, then we can look for potential longs. But until then, it's not really valid. Yeah, it's kind of getting retraced now. So I'm going to put an alert here for 𝗕𝗠𝗎. Add an alert there. Okay, so we've added an alert there, just so we know. Bitcoin looks like it's about to rip. Let's have a look. Bonk, also just a bit overextended. Browse. But too many Bitcoin charts, yeah. Everything's a little bit overextended. CFG is starting to pump. 𝗕𝗔𝗦𝗧𝗫, 𝗕𝗫𝗆, cream. What I'm trying to look for is coins that haven't really ripped yet, guys. So like DOT hasn't really ripped, but Bitcoin's starting to come down. This is good. It's going to come to our entry. Phantom hasn't done much. So Phantom's interesting. This is also another one that I want to look at. Okay. So Phantom, guys, if we look at Phantom on the higher time frame, the daily, let's have a look. So oversold, right? It's really, really oversold. I mean, just looking at this, it looks like it might have actually just bottomed at this level. But the market structure is still really, really bearish. So for me to take a setup for Phantom, I'm probably going to take this here, guys, for Phantom, yeah. Yeah, I like this for Phantom. So I'm going to take a long here for Phantom, guys. And the reason why is, I'll explain it just in just a second. Back up to these highs, around about a 3% move. Stop loss just below this low. Because I'm expecting Bitcoin to rip right now. So Phantom is currently retesting this level here, which is a strong level, as you can see. We have a level here at 0.5, which is also a whole number. So I'm going to take a long right now for Phantom. Our Bitcoin is still holding. You can see that there's just a lot more buying pressure right now. So I don't think that we're going to see price come down, retest our level. So for Phantom, I just feel like this setup could potentially play out. Based on even over here on the 30-minute time frame, we have this level right over here, and we're closing above it, right? We are closing above this level with Bitcoin looking good. WorldCoin as well. I was looking at WorldCoin. But the nice thing about Phantom, it's just because if we look at this on the daily, right? Phantom, where I saw it a little bit earlier today, it really just didn't move. Like it's down minus, it's almost, yeah, it's down minus 1%, 1.8%. So yeah, I think the Phantom should pop. WorldCoin's also down 7%. So we can look at WorldCoin for potential longs because it's really, really overextended. Yeah, but we kind of missed our entry there for WorldCoin. Let's have a look here for WorldCoin. Okay, so WorldCoin did close bullish above this. Did it close bullish above this level? Close respecting this level. So that's not good. So for me, for WorldCoin, I would need WorldCoin to flip bullish here. I would need like a candle to close above this level. Then I would take a long. It's just a bit oversold right now for WorldCoin. But yeah, if we can come up to break our key level there, then cool. That's cool. But for Phantom, guys, I like the setup for Phantom. We are taking a long here for Phantom. Yeah, we are long here for Phantom, guys. I think it's clean. Yeah, I like the setup a lot. Let's see what happens here. Obviously, we'll have a look maybe at TIA as well. Because I think Bitcoin's going to rip here. Let's have a look at TIA. Because TIA is down a lot. Let's have a look at TIA. Yeah. So TIA, yeah, I mean, we've kind of missed that as well. We've already missed that entry. Let's have a look at Gala and yeah, Gala. Let's have a look at Gala because Bitcoin's about to pump, guys. So we long on Phantom here. We did take a long for Phantom, and for Gala, let's have a look at Gala. Okay, so Gala, yeah, we're looking at Gala a while ago. I mean, this is the level we're looking at. Kind of pumped from that zone. So what I'm going to look at for Gala for now is a little bit, you know, it's just strong resistance, right? It's such a strong level there. So I would need price to close above. It's not valid. There's nothing really good here. Can't do much for Gala. Yeah, Gala can't do anything. Let's have a look at BNB. Let's have a look at BNB. Yeah, so BNB is kind of ripping as well. Yeah, I can't do much there. Can't do much there. I mean, we broke out on the 1 hour at. You can see over here. We broke out very, very nicely. Broke out, retested. Yeah, we kind of missed that setup. Everything is just kind of ripping. It's just one of those things, eh? And then Solana, I was looking at it long here, guys. I think Solana is going to hit 175. So I was saying if we take buys above 162.88, we can get a 4-hour candle. Close above, we can take some buys. But yeah, it looks like we just ripped already, to be honest with you. Yeah, so overall, like the market right now, guys, it's just looking really, really good. Bitcoin, like I said, for Bitcoin, you know, we're probably going to see this within the weekend, guys. We're going to see a massive push to 67,500, where most coins are just going to pump. And then I think we're going to see quite a nice retracement from that zone. But yeah, we saw a retracement, you know, the last couple of days, and then we saw a push right now on this daily candle. So it's looking like we just want to continue straight back up to that zone. I do think that we'll just take out that 66K level today. It's looking like that. But yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see. I mean, it's one of those things. The market's kind of just ripping. The market is kind of ripping. So we are long on Phantom, yeah. Yeah, it was just based on the 30. We closed above the 1 hour as well. Just closed above as well. The 15-minute candles respected our level. So yeah, I think that Phantom could rip from this level. Yeah, it looks good. So let's see if we can push from this zone. The 4-hour candle looking good as well. You know, because we are very overextended here. We are oversold for Phantom. So I do think that we can, you know, even push back up to these highs there potentially. So I mean, that could be a key level there. But yeah, let's see. So we're focusing on a couple coins now. Where was the one? It was 𝗕𝗚𝗎, right? 𝗕𝗚𝗎 not ready yet. Bonk. Everything's just looking the same, to be honest with you. EOS, guys. EOS, also on the daily. If we look at the daily, EOS not really doing much as well, 0.8%, just nothing. So let's have a look at EOS. I mean, for now, it's not ready. Like, would have to wait for a retracement. Can't really take long as here. ETC also rippling a bit. FET pumping, Floki pumping. So just Phantom at the minute, guys. So we long on Phantom. Let's see if we can. This is like the only trade that I've got for you guys right now. It's the only trade that's ready. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, this is like the only really good setup that I have with Bitcoin. Not, yeah. Let's see. We need Bitcoin to rip as well. Small retracements here can definitely influence Phantom's price. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I mean, if Phantom can rip, it can. It's just quite slow at the minute. It's only up 2% on the day. We will definitely need this to be up around about 10%. Yeah, around about 10% on the day, and that would be a good setup. Bitcoin does need a pump from this point. Solana just looks so bullish. Yeah, so let's see. All right, so that's pretty much all I've got for you today. So it's mainly, guys, the coins that are popping off here: Solana, Bonk, INJ is also looking good. SEI Ondo, Jupiter is also up quite a lot. We've been speaking about that, and yeah, let's see what this Phantom position can do. There's just not much that we can do right now. Phantom's the only one that's really, really oversold at the minute. But yeah, let's see what happens.